Imagine meeting two friends who graduate from college on the very same day. They have similar jobs, similar salaries, similar dreams. During the first few years, their lives look almost identical. They rent similar apartments. They drive similar cars. They even take vacations at roughly the same time. But then, something begins to change. One of them starts investing. Not thousands of dollars, just a small amount every month. The other tells himself he'll start later, after the next raise, after paying off debt, after life becomes less expensive. Years pass, then decades. Suddenly, one of them owns assets that generate income even while he sleeps. The other still depends entirely on his next paycheck. The difference wasn't intelligence. It wasn't luck. It wasn't even income. It was one simple decision. They understood that money has two jobs. You can spend it, or you can put it to work. Today, we're going to explore the 5 investments that have quietly created more wealth than almost anything else in history. And none of them require winning the lottery.
Meet Alex. Alex has wanted to invest for years. Every January, he promises himself that this will finally be the year. But every month, something unexpected happens. The rent increases. The car needs repairs. A vacation seems necessary. The holidays arrive. Another subscription appears. Another expense. Another excuse. Alex isn't lazy. He's simply waiting for the perfect moment. The problem is, that perfect moment never comes. Most people believe investing is something you do after becoming wealthy. In reality, investing is one of the reasons people become wealthy in the first place. Wealth isn't built by waiting until everything is perfect. It's built by starting before you feel completely ready. Because time, not income, is the most valuable investment you'll ever own.
Before buying stocks, before buying real estate, before building a business, there's one investment that comes first: yourself. Every skill you learn, every book you read, every course you complete, every mistake you learn from increases something nobody can ever take away from you: your ability to create value. Warren Buffett once said that the best investment you can make is in yourself, because knowledge compounds, just like money. A single new skill can increase your income for decades. A better understanding of communication, leadership, technology, or investing can completely change your financial future. Money comes and goes, but what you know travels with you forever. That's why almost every self-made millionaire shares one habit: they never stop learning.
Imagine planting a tiny seed. On the first day, nothing seems to happen. After 1 month, the ground still looks empty. After 1 year, growth is slow. Most people would give up long before seeing the results. Investing works the same way. Index funds are one of the simplest ways to own a small piece of hundreds of successful companies at once. Instead of trying to predict which company will become the next giant, you simply invest in the entire market. History has shown that over long periods, businesses continue to innovate, economies continue to grow, and patient investors are often rewarded. Sarah understood this at 25. She wasn't earning a huge salary. Every month, she invested a modest amount into a diversified index fund. She ignored the headlines. She ignored market panic. She ignored people chasing quick riches. 20 years later, her portfolio had grown into something she once thought was impossible. Not because she found a secret investment, but because she allowed time to work in her favor. Wealth rarely comes from dramatic decisions. More often, it comes from quiet consistency, repeated for years.
There are only so many hours you can work. No matter how talented you are, time places a limit on your income. Businesses are different. A successful business creates value even when its owner isn't actively working every minute. Consider Daniel. During the day, he worked as an engineer. Every evening, instead of spending hours watching television, he spent 2 hours building an online business. At first, nothing happened. A few visitors, a few customers, very little money. But Daniel stayed consistent. Month after month, year after year, his business slowly expanded. Eventually, the income from his business became larger than his salary. He hadn't become rich overnight. He had simply created an asset capable of generating income independently. Businesses solve problems. The more value you create for other people, the greater the opportunity to build wealth. That's why entrepreneurs often focus less on earning money and more on creating solutions.
Imagine owning something that grows in value while also generating monthly income. That's one reason real estate has helped build wealth for generations. Michael bought a modest rental property instead of purchasing the luxury car he had always wanted. His friends laughed. They upgraded their cars. He invested in property. During the first few years, there were repairs, unexpected expenses, stress. It wasn't glamorous. But each month, tenants helped pay down the mortgage. Over time, property values increased. Rental income grew. Equity accumulated. Imagine receiving 2 gifts. The first is $1 million. The second is the ability to go back 20 years with everything you know today. Which would you choose? Many wealthy investors already know the answer. They would choose time. Because time is the one investment that can multiply every other investment. Emily started investing at 23. She wasn't earning a large salary. Some months, she invested only $50. Friends told her it wasn't enough to matter. But Emily wasn't trying to become rich overnight. She was buying something far more valuable: time. Every year, her investments had another year to grow, another year to generate returns, another year for compound growth to quietly do its work. Meanwhile, her friend Jason waited until his 40s. By then, he could invest much larger amounts, but he could never buy back the 20 years he had lost.
Albert Einstein is often credited with calling compound interest the 8th wonder of the world. Whether or not he actually said it, the idea remains incredibly powerful. Imagine rolling a small snowball down a snowy hill. At first, it barely changes. It feels slow, almost disappointing. But as it continues rolling, it gathers more snow. It becomes larger, heavier, faster. Eventually, its growth seems almost explosive. Wealth often behaves the same way. During the first few years, progress can feel invisible. Your portfolio grows slowly. The numbers seem small. Many people quit during this stage because they believe nothing is happening. But those who remain patient eventually reach a tipping point. Their investments begin generating.
Walk into 2 different stores. The first customer sees a luxury watch. He asks, "Can I afford it?" The second customer asks something completely different. "Will this purchase make me wealthier?"
That's the difference between consumers and investors. Wealthy people don't avoid spending money. They simply ask different questions before spending it. Every dollar represents a decision. It can disappear forever or become an asset that produces even more dollars. Sophia built this habit early. Before buying anything expensive, she asked herself one simple question. If I invest this money instead, what could it become in 10 years? Sometimes she still bought the item, but many times she invested instead. Those small decisions, repeated hundreds of times, gradually changed her financial future. Becoming wealthy isn't only about earning more. It's about thinking differently every single time money enters your hands. Rich people don't see dollars. They see future opportunities.
By now, you might be thinking, this all makes sense, but where do I actually begin? The truth is, most people never start because they believe investing requires thousands of dollars. It doesn't. Every great portfolio begins with a first investment. Imagine building a brick wall. One brick doesn't look impressive. Neither do 10. But after laying one brick every single day, eventually you have something strong enough to last a lifetime. Investing works exactly the same way. Your first portfolio doesn't need to be perfect. It simply needs to exist. Start with one investment. Add another next month. Then another. Don't chase every trend. Don't panic during market declines. Don't compare your beginning to someone else's 20-year journey. Wealth isn't built by making one brilliant decision. It's built by making hundreds of disciplined decisions that seem ordinary.
People often imagine millionaires as extraordinary individuals. They picture luxury yachts, private jets, mansions overlooking the ocean. But reality is often much quieter. Many millionaires live ordinary lives. They drive reliable cars. They avoid unnecessary debt. They invest consistently. They rarely try to impress strangers. Their greatest advantage isn't intelligence. It isn't luck. It isn't even an exceptionally high income. It's consistency. They repeat simple financial habits for decades. While others search for shortcuts, they continue buying assets. While others spend every raise, they increase their investments. While others hope to become rich someday, they quietly build wealth one decision at a time. There isn't a secret millionaire formula hidden inside a vault. The formula has always been visible. Spend less than you earn. Buy appreciating assets. Stay patient. Let time do the heavy lifting. Extraordinary wealth often comes from remarkably.
Before this video ends, I want you to imagine yourself 10 years from now. Picture the life you hope to live. The freedom, the security, the ability to make choices without constantly worrying about money. Now ask yourself one question. What decision does that future version of you wish you had made today? The answer probably isn't buying another expensive phone or waiting for the perfect opportunity. It's starting. Because every wealthy person was once a beginner. Every successful investor once made a first investment. Every portfolio started at zero. The difference is that they didn't wait for perfect conditions. They started with what they had. The greatest investment isn't a stock, a business, or a piece of real estate. It's the decision to take control of your financial future. 5 years from now, you'll either thank yourself for starting today or wish you had. The choice has always been yours. So, which investment will you make first?